The harvesting season in one of Kenya's oldest and largest irrigation schemes is just 3 weeks away, and farmers here are expecting a bumper harvest. The 26,000-acre irrigation scheme accounts for 56% of Kenya's 160,000 metric tons of rice produced annually, which is nearly two-thirds below the 450,000 metric tons consumed each year.
Most of this rice we consume in the country is imported from other countries. Of course, as a government, we want to ensure that we bridge this gap so that eventually we don't spend money in importing foodstuffs in the country. And towards this end, for the next 4 years, we want to double the production of rice from the current 160,000 tons to 325,000 tons.
Plugging this deficit has meant the country spends billions of shillings in food imports.
Kama ni import, iweko kwa kiwango ambao haitakuja kuharibu soko yetu, na kama ni lazima mchere iwe imported, siapeleke kusehemu hakuna mchere.
This year, 95,000 metric tons of rice is expected to be harvested at the Mwea irrigation scheme. According to Professor Segor, eliminating the need for imports can be achieved by, among others, boosting production through increasing the land under irrigation and rehabilitating infrastructure at the existing irrigation schemes, which were built in the 1960s to enhance efficiency.
As an institution, we are trying to target that within the next 5 years, if we are already now developing a strategic plan which we are renewing the one which is almost expiring, and one of the target is to have about 40 to 50% of the canals lined within the next 5 years.
The construction of the dam is to ensure that we have sufficient water so that we do 2 crops in a year. In addition, there is also a new technology which we've developed here to ensure that after harvesting, we also grow what is referred to as ratoon, so that instead of removing the crop completely, we allow it to go to maturity so that we harvest a second time.
Nonetheless, farmers are still grappling with high cost of farm inputs such as fertilizer and certified seeds. Rice is Kenya's third most consumed crop after maize and potatoes. With plans to diversify the country's strategic food reserves, rice has been identified as a critical crop towards attainment of food security. The government says the subsidy program targeting fertilizer and seeds will be critical in boosting rice production in the country by 30% in the next 5 years. Reporting for Channel 1 in Mwea Irrigation Scheme, Kirinyaga County, I'm Ronald Owili.